I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagat Guru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to the Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to the 12 Alvars. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi, and I pay my obeisances to Lord Srimad Narayan. I welcome all of you here physically at the Sri Narayan Dham in Durban, South Africa. I welcome those that's watching this discourse locally, nationally, and internationally, and I welcome in advance those that's going to be watching this discourse when it is posted on YouTube and the various groups from around the world subsequently. We are on our topic, which is A, B, C to spirituality, and it is the most important aspect of Sanatan Dharma. Many people attend this satsang for the XYZ of spirituality, and this is when they cut themselves with the hard, toughened steel blade of Sanatan Dharma. Because without the ABC to spirituality, XYZ is a perception. XYZ in spirituality is a perception. And it is very, very dangerous to live in perception, especially when you belong to this satsang specifically. Here at the Sri Narayan Dham, the legal aspect of the Sri Narayan Dham is the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation. And the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation is a legally constituted body with a constitution based on the Vedas itself. So our constitution is unique in that we didn't rush and make a constitution for a board of trustees. It took me 3 years to realize this constitution. This constitution of the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation, wherein the aims and objectives are stipulated, has been realized. Last week, I broke that word real and lies to show you that realized means that it has to be actuated. Actuated means it has to become a living word. It has to become a doing word. It has to become a living word. The aims and objectives of this institution has to be alive, both by me and yourself. It's like a marriage. I do my part and you do your part. When you do not do your part, then I use the Guru hammer. Premila, what I use? Guru hammer. If you belong to the ABC dimension of spirituality, the Guru hammer is not going to hurt you. Guru hammer is not going to hurt you because you, the hammer, and the Guru is in one dimension. But if you are in the XYZ of spirituality, then when I use the Guru hammer, it's going to hurt you. Because the Guru, the hammer, and you, there is no synthesis. The Guru and his hammer is in one place, and you are in another place. So, if anyone present here today, I'm going to say it in every satsang, because remember, I come from a military background, I also come from a legal background. And I'm not here to waste time. You saw any soldiers wasting time? You saw any soldiers going across to the enemy, shaking hands, hugging them, giving them some meal, or what you see soldiers doing. Yeah, shooting and killing the enemy. This satsang is going to be like that, because the Guru's background is military and legal. So before I shoot you, I must make sure I am within my legal parameters to shoot you. Before I shoot you, I must make sure I am within my legal parameters to shoot you. So both in terms of the material law of this country, and I am guided by my constitution. By my constitution. So this institution has been constituted to remove all misconceptions in Sanatan Dharma. If you attend this satsang and you are a Sanatan Dharmi or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because Sanatan Dharma is the basis of all religion. So whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Jew, or whether you're a Hindu, if you attend this satsang in the notion that you are in the dimension of X, Y, Z, then I humbly ask you, after today, do not attend this satsang. Otherwise, I will have to shoot you sometime in your lifetime. I will have to shoot you. All right? And if you go back to my history in the police force, then I have an album in the back. I was the best rifle shotist. And I'm saying this without ego. I'm saying this without ego, because the evidence is there. Because the evidence is there. I can prove to you that when I finished my military training, Nirali, you're not wearing a sari, you're also going to get shot today. I was the best. Yes, I received an award for shooting. So I would love to shoot every now and again. And I'd love to shoot you to invisible smithereens. If you are in the XYZ of spirituality, when I'm teaching you ABC to spirituality. Because if you are in the XYZ to spirituality, Jai Bhai, where are you?
Different place.
Yes. Well, you are in liberation. You are in perceived liberation. You are too far from the Guru. You are too far from the Guru. Guru cannot teach you anything, because you know more than the Guru. But if you persist to be in this institution knowing more than the Guru, then there comes a time like this where the Guru has to put his R1 bullets in the magazine, cock the R1, and pull the trigger. So when I was in the military and when I shot with this R1, they have a human target and they have a point in the center, and they allow you to shoot a specified amount of bullets. Dana, you remember? Maryvale? All right. All right. Then, when I shot and they went to take points, they couldn't give me any points. Why? Jai Bhai. There was one big hole. There was? Yes. So So that's called smithereens. What do you think happened to the portion that I shot? Disintegrated. So if you do not want to be disintegrated in this satsang, Jessica, don't be in the dimension of the X, Y, Z. Be in the dimension of, as long as you are in ABC, the love from Guru and disciple will flow uninterrupted. Love of Guru and disciple will flow uninterrupted. But as soon as you go higher than the Guru's love cannot flow against gravity of ignorance. As soon as you go higher than the Guru, then the flow of love from Guru to disciple cannot flow, because the gravity of ignorance will inhibit this flowing of love from the Guru to you, because you are higher. Primala, you understand? All of you understand? So let me explain, and I want to do this from a commentary in the Bhagavad Gita itself. Understand the Guru. Understand the Guru. And it is a very, very difficult task to understand the Guru. It is absolutely difficult to understand the Guru. If you take all the waters and turn it into ink, and if you take all the trees on this earth and turn it into pens, you still won't be able to describe the totality of dimensions of a bona fide spiritual master. So don't try to perceive the Guru. Don't try to understand the Guru. Only learn from the Guru. Just learn from the Guru. If a topic is too hard today, it wasn't for you. Guru speaks to you in this Sri Narayan Dham and is speaking to the world at the same time. So if a topic was not suited for you today, it was not for you, it was somebody in this satsang, or it was for somebody outside. But every one of you today here in this satsang, the Guru makes sure he gives you one sentence. He gives you one sentence to take home. All of you understand? So let me explain how a Guru operates. I've done this previously, but it is something that we need to continuously do. I like, after this satsang, to pack up my spiritual R1 and keep it away. I don't want to shoot anyone else after this satsang, because there is no place to hide after you get shot with the Guru. Alright? No place to hide. So this is who a Guru is. A Guru is a personality that has taken his birth to deliver God to you through God's permission. Through whose permission? Not through his permission, through God's permission. And the Guru continuously remains in the consciousness of the Supreme Lord. Guru continuously remains in the consciousness of the Supreme Lord. Even Jessica, when he's having the scones that you brought from Fruit and Veg, and he's wearing his track pants and his t-shirt, and Jessica is serving the Guru with hot scones and a cup of tea, it doesn't mean to say that the Guru has lost his position in the consciousness of the Supreme Lord. he teaches you how to lovingly serve him, so that when he disappears, you lovingly serve. Jessica is confused whether God or Satish. So you lovingly serve the Lord. The Guru is the transparent medium between you and the Lord, and the Guru practically teaches you how to serve the Lord. So for the Guru to attain that dimension, he has to be in the consciousness of the Supreme Lord continuously. It doesn't matter where your interaction with the Guru is. At whichever level your interaction with the Guru is, you have to keep in the back of your mind that my Guru is situated continuously within the consciousness of the Supreme Lord. You understand? Nilesh, can you see it like that? Do you got vision to see it like that? Have you? Yes, you have. You have been endowed with vision to see what others cannot see. All right? The life of the Guru, the company of the Guru, the thoughts of the Guru, and the air touching the body of the Guru. Listen again. The life of the Guru, the company of the Guru, the thoughts and the air touching the body of the Guru lead human beings to salvation. Do you know what salvation is? Do you know what salvation is? Are you not here for salvation? Are you in the wrong satsang? Are you not here for salvation? Yes. Number 2, there are some people who do not know the importance of the Guru. So Guru come down to the level of common people and say that saints have done this. The actions, the words constitute these scriptures. You understand? So when people, if I just sit here for 1 hour and you sit there for 1 hour, silently, Priyanka? No, you're not used to silence, but silently, you sit there, I sit here. As I think, and the air, my aura, can lead you to salvation. There need to be no communication at all, Rojbhai. You just come and sit here for 1 hour and I sit here. All right? And the potency that emanates from the parampara, from my Guru, from his Guru, from the whole Sri Sampradaya, the potency that emanates comes through the Guru and it also envelops you. But because you are in a state where you cannot understand this, then the Guru has to buy a PA system. You can see 2 speakers, amplifier, equalizer and mic. This the Guru had to buy because you cannot understand this level of the Guru. And this is the level where the Guru is in God consciousness, which you cannot understand. So through words, the Guru describes the Vedic principles as expounded by previous saints. As expounded by previous saints. So the Guru comes down, we are all on one level, I'm slightly higher, I think 25 centimeter higher, but we are on more or less the same level. Okay? So that you can understand this abstract concept of sitting with the Guru and going home is not going to fulfill you. Roj Bhai, is like taking an advert of Nando's and just looking at that advert of Nando's will not fulfill your desire. All right? Then number 3, when this is not happening, Guru still come down to a lower level, level 3. And they say, please obey the saints. They say, please obey the saints. At this level, they will read chapter 4, verse 34 for you. They will say, if you want spiritual knowledge, find a bona fide spiritual master, surrender to him submissively. What does submissively mean? With all humility, and inquire from him, Submissively doesn't mean only when you're receiving from the Guru. Only when you receiving from the Guru, Meena. Submissively mean when you receiving from the Guru and when you catching it from the Guru hammer as well. You must be submissive in all states. Whether you get in whacked or whether you get in blessed. That submission must be there at all times to make you a disciple in good standing. To make you a disciple in good standing. If you are only submissive when you are receiving and you become angered when I whack your head, Meena, it means you're an opportunist. What it means? Yes or no? Anyone disagree with me? When you are given, when the Guru is giving you, then you come, you take a flower from this than here, you rub the Guru's feet, then you take the same flower and you rub your beautiful face. But when the Guru takes a hammer and bangs your head, then you get angry. Then you get angry. Submissively must be there at both times. When you rub in your face with the feet of the aura of the Guru, and when the Guru bangs your head with a hammer, that submissiveness must still be there at all times. You understand? When the Guru tells you that Lord Shiva, the foremost Vaishnavite, is the speaker in the Guru Gita, and he has left instructions on how a disciple should submit to a Guru, and Lord Shiva states that when the Guru says white is black, you must agree with the Guru. Lord Shiva states that when a Guru states white is black, you must agree with the Guru. Is Lord Shiva making a mistake if he is the foremost Vaishnavite? Lord Shiva is the foremost Vaishnavite, and you can only become a devotee in Vaishnavism through the Guru Parampara. There's no other way you can become a Vaishnavite. Only through the Guru Parampara. And if Lord Shiva states that when the Guru says black is white, you must accept, then you are in submission. And I'm going to explain to you why Lord Shiva has stated in the Guru Gita that when the Guru says black is white, you must agree to the Guru. I'm doing this discourse for that purposes. You understand? This discourse for that purposes. So let us understand why the Sri Narayan Dham took his birth in this world. Why the Sri Narayan Dham as an institution took his birth in the world. And to understand why the Sri Narayan Dham took its birth, you have to go into the constitution of the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation. And in the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation, it is stated that this institution is for spiritual science only. For spiritual science only. Full stop. Alright? And the membership also states that if you want to learn spiritual science, then you must come to this institution. If you want to teach spiritual science or any other science, you must make your own constitution, go register yourself legally somewhere, and follow and find your own followers. Don't come and teach your nonsense here. Don't come and teach your nonsense here. Teach your nonsense in your own foundation. If you are so great, then you should have had a whole lot of followers. How many of you I caught by your ears and I pulled you to this satsang? How many of you I came to your house with my R1 and my certificate from the military and I said, if you don't come to this satsang, I'll blow you to smithereens? Nobody? How did you come to this satsang? Through attraction. Either direct or indirect. What attracted you to this satsang? Priyanka's mouth was open, mask was down. As soon as I asked this question, she blocked her mouth. Lord Narayan is there, he is witnessing how much this Guru suffers. He is witnessing the suffering of this Guru. It was everything, isn't it? The love of the Guru, his unconditional service to you. Yes or no?
Yes.
You think I'm egotistical to state this?
No.
This is a satsang, here we speak. Whether you made 1,000 mistakes, when you come in my kutir, how do I treat you? As if I met you the very first time. Am I ever irritated with anybody that comes in my kutir? If I have Sita as a devotee. And I'm still alive. And I'm still serving you. What do you think I can be passed as?
A great Guru.
A great Guru. Thank you, Sita. Without you, I won't be a great Guru. You understand? It is this attraction. You can talk to me for how many hours you want. Have I ever looked at my time and said, time's up? And then the food. Last week I was walking up and down the ashram. Nobody looked at the Guru. Normally when a Guru walks, go anywhere in the world, even if you're eating, as soon as the Guru walks past you, you're supposed to get up from your food and fall flat on the floor. But here the Guru is walking up and down and I see people concentrating. So the food is good. The company is good. The company that you all forge within yourselves is good. Because you all don't gossip about each other. There is no gossiping in this satsang. We do not allow gossiping in this satsang. And this is how I deal with gossip when it comes to satsang. I will explain to you just now. This is going to be a slightly long satsang, but I want to make sure my R1 bullet reach its target. It doesn't matter how many kilometers away you are, Jessica. This bullet is going to find the center of your soul. Alright? So it is all these attractions that you bring yourself, Meena, and Meena brought her cousin as well. She said, that Guru is great. He listened to all my stories. He even organized an attorney for me. Where you get a Guru that do that? And the food is genuine. And he has a person called Jessica whom he whacks and whacks. Then he makes her assist everyone here. Where are you going to get that? Alright, Meena? Isn't that what you told your cousin? So this is how other people tell other people through attraction. Through attraction, and then you come to this satsang. Okay, all of you are here through attraction. It doesn't matter the first day how you landed, but eventually your soul knows that it must be. Yeah. It doesn't matter, Nirali, after how long you come, but the soul knows it's home. Yes, Nirali? Soul knows, Nirali? Yeah, Nirali is saying yes. Softly and lovingly. The soul knows through attraction. It means there is a potency. There is something here that attracts an entity within you which you cannot explain. Which you cannot explain, because the English language does not have enough words to describe the beauty of that bliss. Although it is underlined. Although it is underlined. You come here for things on the top, but impelled with the things from the top, there is an underlying enjoyment and thrill that you experience now and again, which you cannot point your finger on. You'll all just met me in this few months, isn't it? But you always have a feeling, hey, I know this Guru. You all have a feeling, hey, I know this Guru, especially Rosh. So every bite of chicken he takes, he has to. Rosh bhai, you all did the chicken test, rotten meat test last week? Bobby? Priyanka? Have you eaten any rotten meat? One day, all right? So this is an attraction. I have not forced anyone to come to this satsang. If nobody come, including Mataji, I will still have satsang here. I will still have in a hall which you perceive to be empty. Where there is Lord Narayan, there is all the Devis and Devtas. Wherever there is Lord Narayan, there is all the Devis and Devtas, and the dimension in which the Devis and Devtas are at this current state, there is no satsang and discourses. There is no satsang and discourses. So they will all be seated here. No cooking, no cleaning up, and no shooting with my R1. They all know. They all know. Okay? So, we are here. How many of you have no faults? Put your hands up. How many of you here have no faults in this satsang? Jessica, I thought your hands would be up first because you tell your husband and your children all the time, you all know I'm always right. So I thought, Jessica, your hands will go up immediately. Oh, that's only at home. All right? How many of you believe that one of the functions of the Guru is to pick out your faults and in a mode of total love make you remove the fault so you become a better person? How many of you think that? Who don't think? Let's see. This Bobby, I'll be wary of your faults. All right? But full house has indicated. So this person that I'm going to show to the R1, this person is also watching this discourse. So for this reason I'm stating that the entire house has indicated that it is a function of the Guru to pinpoint the faults of his aspirants. It is the function of the Guru, as it is the function of any education system, to show the weakness of that person that want to get educated in a particular subject matter. Is it not? If your weaknesses are not pointed out, then there is no necessity to have a Guru or to be involved with a Guru. All of you understand? Because here, Roj Bhai, I have to tell you that continuous eating of chicken is detrimental to your biological health. Is it a fault that you are eating chicken? Roj Bhai?
No, Guru.
Yes. You eating chicken is a huge fault. All right? And the Guru is picking out your fault. But on the same breath, Roj Bhai, you rather be a divine chicken eater than a demonic vegetarian. You rather be a divine chicken eater than a demonic vegetarian. Being a vegetarian does not give you a right to be in God consciousness. God reserves the right to whom He will allow in His consciousness. God reserves the right to whom He will allow in His consciousness, and one of the qualifications is not vegetarianism. Is not vegetarianism. You can't say, I am a vegetarian, Srini. When Srini first became a vegetarian, he went round Springtown telling everyone he is Srinivasan God now, because he is a vegetarian. Whole Springtown, he wanted entire Springtown to come to his home. He wanted to build his ashram there in his home. How many years ago he became a vegetarian, Srini? Yeah, Srini met the Guru, and 2 weeks later he left alcohol and he left vegetable. Meat. Alright? 2 weeks after meeting the Guru. It does not mean you all have to do that. It just means where he is merited in his Guru or with his Guru in his lifetime. But I haven't heard Srini saying that he is a vegetarian and he is higher than anyone else, or his family is higher than anyone else. And he's also in a bhajan group. He plays beautifully. Does he not?
Yes.
Yeah, and he can sing like a nightingale if we allow him. Alright? But I never heard Srini talking about how well he plays and how long he's a vegetarian. Those things got nothing to do with spirituality. You understand? Ravana was a vegetarian? Yes, for him to have completed his austerities and penances, he had to be a vegetarian. Hiranyakasipu was a vegetarian? Yes, for him to have completed his austerities and penances, he had to be a vegetarian. Is Jessica a vegetarian?
Yes.
Ah, Jessica is a vegetarian. All of you understand? Jessica, you understand? Okay. No, Jessica, the R1 is not on you.
I know.
Okay, good. Jessica knows, alright? So we want to get back to the Constitution, and the Constitution states that we want to remove misconception in Sanatan Dharma. We want to do that. This is why we took our birth. This is our infrastructure. This is our reason to breathe and live. This is why this ashram is situated here today, and this is why you are seated here today. All of you that are seated here, is that the reason this ashram is in place is to remove confusion and misconception and perception in Sanatan Dharma. So will I be legally correct and scripturally correct when I made Jessica kick out camphor and clove from a prayer room? Jessica?
You were correct.
Hmm?
You were correct.
Why was I correct?
You found my fault.
Yes,
As a guru, you directed me that I don't.
because you were living in a lie. Jessica used to place a camphor and a clove and put the two heads towards her and light the clove and do a arti in the morning and say, let me have a good day. And when the clove should explode and come on this end, she said I was going to have a good day. And when she went to work, she got hell. And when she came home, her family gave her hell. Because the combustion of the clove, if it is placed in a particular direction, the impetus will make it fall in another direction. So if you place it accordingly, it will explode accordingly. Then the other day, Jessica turned it around because she doesn't know the science of the explosion of the cloves. And it went the other way. And she had a miserable day at work, but everything was right. And she couldn't understand it because it's a misconception in Sanatan Dharma that camphor and cloves. Premila, I'm forgetting you. Premila, that camphor and clove is part of your redemption. Yes, Priyanka? When you last lit a camphor and clove? Long time ago. There's many guilty people here, and some are still doing it. All right, but I'm saying, would love you wasting your time, because God has not written in any scripture, "Come through me, through camphor and clove." Don't look for God in camphor and cloves. Sorry, Sita. Sorry, Sita. If you count the amount of money that Sita has bought camphor and cloves, we could have extended this ashram. And she's an accountant. You understand? So that is the misconception and perception that this institution is founded on. So God has created two systems to reach Him. God has created two systems to reach Him. One system is known as the Karma Khanda of the Vedas, the ritualistic portions of the Vedas, where you go perform rituals. But the performance of these rituals is bringing you out of total darkness and making you rely on an entity. So this part is scientific in that it is teaching you to align your mind through faith and to get something out of it. So you perform a particular ritual and you'll get a particular result. Pramila, see. Then you perform a particular ritual and you'll get a particular result. So what it's teaching you? That there is a power that is greater than myself that I can connect through ritually. Yes? There is a power greater than myself that I can connect through ritually. So, the Lord has 330 million cosmic administrators. They administrate this cosmos. They give you sunlight, they give you air, they give you water, they give you moonshine, and God has taught you in the Karma Khanda, the ritualistic portions of the Vedas, to pay reverence to them, to have gratitude to them. You understand? Like if you take a lota of water and you drop it for the sun god. Take a lota of water and you drop it to the sun god. Every morning, as Hindus we are born and taught to do this. Where's the science behind this? A lota of water, when you're dropping it and you're looking at the sun through the water itself, then you are strengthening your eye, you are bringing in the energy, the rainbow. You'll see a rainbow, go and try it tomorrow. You'll see a rainbow, if you drop in the water, you'll see a rainbow, and you are taking in the cosmic energy whilst the water is being dropped. And as the water is being dropped, that water has to evaporate. What evaporates that water? The sun. So it turns the water into vapors. It converts liquid into air. Liquid energy into air energy. This air energy goes back to the sun, and in proportion to you dropping that water, you get that energy in your body. By the sun. This is the ritualistic portion of the Vedas. Alright? Then there are other rituals in the Vedas that give you, that negates difficulties that you are having in your life. You do a special ritual for Lakshmi Mother Lakshmi on Friday. You understand? But you will realize, Premila, that you're doing this from young and now you've gone old. You are not satisfied with this ritual because it never gives you anything permanent. It never gives you anything permanent. You performed all these rituals diligently. Dana used to get up 4 o'clock in the morning and alright? And he just wasted his sleep. Alright? Because it gave him no permanent, nothing permanent came out of it. So you get tired of your rituals at some point in time. And I heard in the corridors, especially females, and they all say it with the same tone and voice, Priyanka, I do so much of prayers. But nothing is working for me. Priyanka, exact tone. I do so much of prayers. Premila, I'm not imitating you. But nothing is coming right. Because it gives you a temporary relief. When you pour your water, you get your quota of energy from the sun. That's guaranteed. That is guaranteed. It is scientific. Is it not scientific? And you also strengthen your eyes and you take in the cosmic energy. It's there, it's a guarantee. But you want more. Because you are destined for more. This body is here to teach you to receive the ultimate. That is why you have this body. See the body of my donkeys? If I drop water in front of them, they'll get the same cosmic energy in between their eyes. You understand? But they won't understand the science behind dropping the water. Because they are donkeys. You understand? So from 8.4 million species of life form, only the human species can understand the dropping of the water and the benefits of the Vedas. And this body is constituted in such a way, and you have the free will as a soul to use it to the maximum. To use it to the maximum. Ultimately, this body is a via medium for you to go to hell, to go to heaven, or to go to the Lord, or to remain here. There's 4 choices. Which you going to make? Who? You. If you're happy with this lifetime, if you are happy, if you like Rojbhai, simply loves his chicken. He has no other thought in this world but except his chicken. He'll remain here in his next lifetime because he's enjoying his chicken. Alright? But then if you are miserable like Dhana, if you are miserable like Dhana, then Dhana want to make sure not that he never marries again, but he never returns. He never returns. So Dhana has a choice. So if you don't want to return, who's that, Dhana? Okay. If you don't want to return, then you have to take a certain path from the Guru's teachings. And that is a path of liberation. Liberation starts with the Guru and it ends with God. Liberation starts starts with Guru and it ends with God. No human being is liberated whilst in this material body on this earth. No human being is liberated whilst in the material body on this earth. And let's examine this logically. What liberation means? Meena. Nilesh, what do you think liberation means? Experience? Take your mask out. You're looking like Abdullah now. Beard and no moustache. Abdullah Nilesh. And Nilesh bhai? Liberation means to cut asunder all bondage. Liberation means to cut asunder all bondage. Is there a human on earth with a human body that can cut asunder all bondage? Why? As long as you are in a human body, you are bound. As long as you are in a human body, you are bound. And as long as you are bound, karma is taking place, good and bad. So at creation, when creation takes place, the first substance, subtle substance in this material creation is ego. Is ego. And what is ego? Identity with the material body that you are in. You see the fish outside, they know they are fish. That is why they swim. They identify with the material body that they are in. The bird knows it's a bird. It's because of Okay, welcome back everyone. Normally I do not do this. I continue with my discourse when there's an interruption. But because I'm shooting with my R1, and the person that's watching this discourse, I have to reconnect, otherwise I'm going to miss my target. Okay, that is why I waited. Generally I just run through and my technicians sort themselves out. So I'm very specific in what I do. If I tell you this morning I'm going to shoot you, then if the transmission is interrupted, then I'll go beyond protocol, wait until it is restored and make sure I shoot you. Because the Guru is absolute. Okay? Guru is absolute. And I'm saying this not out of that material ego. That material ego. So the very first substance that emanates from the pure consciousness of the Supreme Lord Vasudeva is the substance called ego. This ego manifests itself in three modes: Satagun, Rajogun and Tamogun. Alright? From Satagun you get the mind. From Rajogun you get the intellect. And from Tamogun you get the 5 elements. Alright? This is how creation takes place. When a soul is traveling from absolute purity and is coming down to earth, it will pick up the subtle ego, which becomes its causal body. The subtle ego, it will touch first, and that subtle ego will envelop the soul, and that will become its causal body. Then it will come to intelligence, because intelligence is active, and it will pick up the intelligence dimension, then it will pick up the mental dimension, then it will pick up the elemental dimension. All these 5 elements, it will pick up the 5 elements, and therefore every human body has 5. The soul has 5 bodies. The gross body, which is on the outside, this body is called a food body. It's made up of food. Whatever you eat goes in. Yeah, all right? Rojbhai, the only thing you don't have is a red crown on the top. All right? Otherwise, we could make out that you eat chicken with the crown on the top. But whatever you eat, you become. So this body is your food body. All these particles is made of food. All these cells in this material body is made out of food. Then in this food body, there's another body, Nilesh, called? Well, it's called the pranic body. It gives shape to this body. It's called the pranic body. And in this pranic, beyond this pranic body, there's another body called the mental body. And beyond the mental body is called the intellectual body. And beyond the intellectual body is called the causal body. It's called the causal body. And this causal body is the ego, which falsely make you believe that you are this body. And that is why it's called false ego. Actually, ego means identity. And the false identity is, Priyanka, that you think you are this body, which you placed in front of the mirror this morning, and half an hour brushed the hair, then put lipstick, falsely believing that you are this body, did your eyes up, falsely believing you are the body. You understand how much of time you wasted, Priyanka, instead of just going into the bathroom, just having a bath, catching your hair anyhow, tying it like what the Guru does in a bag, and just come to Satsang. Because you falsely identified yourself with the body, you wasted so much of time this morning. Priyanka, can you see the importance of this Satsang? Nilesh? So to be liberated, you have to cast off all these bodies. You have to cast off. Gross body is cast off all the time. Since time immemorial, you've been casting off your gross bodies and taking on other bodies. The same pranic body, the same subtle body, the same intellect, the same mind follows you from life to life. It does not change. Jessica, when you were a donkey, you had the same mind that you have now, that is Jessica. The mind did not change, you understand? Only thing, you was remote controlled by the 3 gunas to live as a donkey. And I can see many pigs here that are looking very beautiful. Many pigs that are looking very beautiful, yeah. All right? Because we all went through these 8.4 million species of life. Remember, 155 trillion years have passed since this creation itself. All of you understanding? Now, for this reason, you cannot be liberated in the material universe. To be liberated in the material universe is not scientifically possible. But if someone says that they are liberated for the past 30 or 40 years, Jay Bhai, repeatedly, not once, and I have evidence, if a person states that they have been liberated for the past 30 or 40 years, then what is the mental status of that person?
confused.
In denial.
King George.
In denial.
King George? Yeah, I want, whatever you tell me, I want to repeat. These are my bullets. King George? King George is a mental institution. Anyone else?
In denial, total denial.
In total denial. Okay, what sort of status is liberation, Jaibai? If we are all seated in this room and someone is adamant that they are liberated, then what status are they portraying to the rest of the people in this ashram? They're better and higher than the Guru and everyone else. Yes or no? Holier than thou. And how many of us in our families we have these holier than thou sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles? How many of us have in our families? Yes, we have. Even in our 45th families too, if you don't want to get too personal. But we have these holier than thous. And when you investigate these holier than thous, there is no place for them to hide. Yes or no? We experienced. My son, Sean, my big son, he came and told me, Dad, a certain member of our family, and this was from the holier than thou family, has reached such heights that you'll never catch him. And I said, how high has he gone, Sean? He said, Dad, he's bought a private jet. And I said, Sean, all his wealth is in plastic. You see, my 200 rand that I have in my pocket is mine. It's valuable. I own it. The bank does not own it. A consortium does not own it. Nobody else owns it. I can take it, I can burn it, I can buy something, but this 200 rand is real. Is real. That jet belongs to many, many shareholders. Many, many shares. My 200 rand got no shares. This was about 10 years ago. Today that bhai is driving a Chevy Spark. Alright? Because if you work on plastic money, Jaibai knows what I'm talking about. He's a witness, Jaibai. Have you seen the Chevy Spark recently? Oh, okay, Jay has seen the Chevy Spark recently. But in that time, latest Mercedes-Benz, latest BMW. As it come off, it must be driven to their house. Same number plates. All its life, same number plates. So these were the holier than thou. They should demand respect from the family. They should demand respect from the family. They read a few books here and there, and they knew a few mantras here and there. Sanatan Dharma is not a here and there institution. 1 + 1 must equal to 2. That is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma is absolute science. What does absolute science mean? Anything scientific, what it means. Kimlan, have your pen ready. In an equation, if you remove a number, what happens to the absoluteness of that equation? What will happen to the result of the absoluteness of that equation? So you can't bring one mantra from somewhere here and another mantra from somewhere there, Premila, and put the mantras how you want to put the mantras and think you are holier than thou. There is a prescribed way of doing mantras. There is a time and place for every Mantra. What's a mantra? What is a mantra? What is the purpose of a mantra? Kimlen?
To get you to vibrate at a particular frequency.
We got enough mechanical instruments to do that, Kimlen. I can put you on something that vibrates. A mantra is a password. A mantra is a password how to derive a particular energy in a particular manner for a particular purpose which is stored in the universe. Mantra is a password for you to experience a particular energy in a particular manner for a particular purpose that is in the universe. It means that the equation of the mantra, anything to do with energy, must be mathematical, because energy is a product of something. Yes or no? If a mathematical equation is wrong, can you derive the result, which is the product? Premila, the R1 is shooting someone close to you. Premila, R1 is shooting someone close to you. If you mumble mantras to my devotees here, will it have any effect? Because the mantra is supposed to have a great effect on you. You was not needed in this satsang if you perfected your mantras. Is there any reason to come to me in the satsang if you perfected your mantras? Is there any reason to WhatsApp me and tell me, Acharya ji, I got this illness, that illness, please fix me up. I got my water, please read your mantra. My grandchild is very, very sick, please read your mantra. My grandchild going to phone you in 10 minutes, please read my mantra to your grandchild. My children are very sick, please heal them. I am very sick, please heal me. If you are liberated, is there any necessity to ask the Guru for any help? Jai Bhai? But if you are in bondage, then you will ask the Guru for help. If you are liberated, can you tell the Guru, please, this is such a beautiful satsang, your discourses are absolutely potent, but please do not allow A, B and C to sing, because they do not have a voice to sing in this satsang. Are you liberated? Can you tell the Guru that people love and adore my singing? Are you liberated? Yes, you can. But you can't be liberated because you are attached to your singing. If you are attached to your singing, can you be liberated? If you are attached to your mantras, can you be liberated? If you are attached to the good food that you bring in this satsang, that people say that food is so tasty, if you are attached to that compliment, can you be liberated? So a person with this mentality, the holier and thou mentality, can you, if this person and the Guru, there is a dispute between this person and the Guru, and if this person says that the Guru made a mistake, can anyone believe it? Why? Because this person is vibrating in the dimension of mistake itself. Because the biggest mistake is this person is liberated from our understanding now, a perception or a reality to this person. It is a perception. Can you take any substance from a person that is living in a perception and compare it to a guru? All of you understand? So what the guru does, Premila, and don't get me wrong, what the guru does, all of you who's interested in this satsang, it means you came to learn here. It means you are in examination all the time. When you go to a school, are you not in examination all the time? When you go to university, aren't you in examination all the time? You just formally write at a particular period, but you are in examination all the time, aren't you? Similarly, when you come to the satsang, you are in examination all the time. Yes or no? So the guru gives you various assignments. Guru gives different people different assignment. A guru will give a rogue all his money to keep. That is his assignment. If the rogue don't steal, he pass the assignment. Yes or no? A guru will give a drug addict facilities to go buy his drugs. If he buy his drugs and get induced into his drug, did he pass his assignment or no? Similarly, a guru will give you facilities if you're an alcoholic to go buy alcohol. So these assignments are carefully structured by the guru. Your greatest weakness will become your assignment. Like I might take Rojbhai and make him CEO of Rainbow Chicken. You understand? And if all the chickens are still alive and distributed to where they're supposed to go without one missing, Rojbhai passed his. All of you are understanding? So if I give you a particular assignment, don't go head over heels. Don't go head over heels. If you are holier than thou, what assignment I'll give you, Jessica? An assignment dealing with holier than thou. And when you thought you was holier than thou, instead of coming down and following the Guru's instructions on what to do, and you failed, then is it the Guru's fault? Priyanka? If you get upset today that I said you're wasting your time, you just put in lipstick on dead lips. This is dead lips animated by the soul. How much of lipstick you wasted in your life, I don't know. Yardley and I don't know what other makes. How much of whatever cosmetics you are using. Save that money. Save that money. Dye your hair. Meena. Save your money. Buy calico. Wrap yourself around calico, it will serve the same purpose. Enjoy your life with your money. Enjoy your life with your money, Priyanka. Then if I tell Priyanka all of these things, is it a lie or is it the ultimate truth, Jaybai? Yes, because Khatija is not here today. Jaybai has got some. Right? It is the ultimate truth because in the end, Priyanka, when you go in cremation, then if we count how much of lipstick went onto that lips, how much of rouge, I don't know if that term still exists, blush, that whole head is blocked now. Alright? Priyanka can take this and go home and simplify her life now. Or she can get upset and tell her husband to be that I'll never put my foot in this satsang. Or she can go on Facebook. There's a lot of ready-made saints there already. She can, memes, she can keep putting on the status. He thinks he is great. He is a fault finder. He knows nothing. He's jealous of my beauty. He couldn't get a beautiful wife like me. That's why he picks on me in satsang. You can see all these memes. What type of people attack other people with memes? Character of, will a liberated soul attack other people with memes? Would a divine soul attack other people with memes? What type of a person will attack other people with memes? Sorry? Okay, Praveen, you need to go to work. What type of people? Because if you had a WhatsApp when you was in absolute danger and you phoned the Guru and you WhatsApp the Guru, it means you always had a communication with the Guru, isn't it? You had an open communication with the Guru. If the Guru did not close the communication, it is still open, and you are upset, Priyanka, because you can't put lipstick anymore, then should you send me a meme? Should you come here and sing about me? Priyanka? Be bold enough. When you wanted the Guru's treasures, you begged like a beggar. Yes or no? Because that's called begging, is it not? Please, Guru, help me. Please, Guru, help my child. Please, Guru, help my grandchild. It's begging. It's begging. But when you got a misunderstanding with the Guru, and I'm saying this on the world platform because lots of Gurus are attacked. And Gurus keep quiet. They say, no, it's this person's karma, it's that person's karma. I want to change that. This is the 21st century. If you attack a Guru, I'll blow you to smithereens with my spiritual R1. Because I used verdict, injunctions. Alright? So the Lord says that if anybody slanders another person, in chapter 16, verse 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you must not slander other people, you must not gossip about other people. The only legal gossiper is the Guru. Yes or no? Yes, a Guru is legal to gossip because he is running an institution. And when we say gossip, he's rectifying. He's rectifying one disciple so another disciple don't fall in the same hole. Alright? Besides the Guru, there should be no slandering. You shouldn't be carrying tales about your family and your daughter-in-law and your daughter-in-law's mother and bring it to this satsang, Pramila. Leave that tale there. Because if you bring a tale, and I'll just give you an example. I was a policeman in a white station, 182 Botanic Gardens Road in Brea, in the apartheid time. And I had white superiors. And I was posted in crime prevention. It was an elite unit at that point in time, and I was heading that unit in a white station. You couldn't find that anywhere in the apartheid South Africa. But because of the manner in which I conducted myself as a policeman, I was given this responsibility. Generally, a white had to be in charge. Dana? But I was made in charge of the Brea crime prevention. Another Indian who had a rank of a lance sergeant. You remember, Dana, lance sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was not a real rank, it was a fake rank. So he begged me to come in here, and I brought him into this system. In here, I was the boss. Like here today, Jessica, I'm the boss. In crime prevention, I was the boss. I did as I liked, I pleased as I liked, as long as I produced the results. Now this guy came in under me, but he's a lance sergeant. So we used to go and gossip to a white station commander. And the station commander called me. And he said, this is what the lance sergeant said about you. At 2:10, you are seated at Mitchell's Park having a castle lager in a police vehicle. Example. All right? Example. So he told me he should call me Sammy. He should call me Sammy. He said, Sammy, if this man can gossip about you to me, then don't you think this man can gossip about me to 20 other people? And he said, I am removing him from this unit. And the station commander removed him from the unit. Yet I was having my castle lager. You understand? I was having my castle lager, but principally, you must not gossip. You must not gossip, because if you gossip about another to another, then there's 100% chance that your entire life has been in gossiping. All right? And if you call gossiping liberation, then I don't know. I really don't know. Okay? So if anyone brings a story to my notice from the outside, which affects the integrity of the ashram and my integrity, what is my duty? There's a new Babi, first day I'm seeing her. You came before? Your first time. If somebody brings a tale, and tale is how you spell tale? T-A? T-A-L-E. This person has been spelling tail T-A-I-L. All right, and I hate wrong spellings. All right? If somebody carries a tale from the outside to me, Bhabhi, which affects the integrity of this ashram and myself, you think I should respond to this tale or not respond to the tale? Respond. There's a brand new Bhabhi here and she's saying I must respond. So I responded to this tale. I responded to this tale. I brought the relevant people in my kutir and I set it straight. Because I'll give a tale carrier an assignment to carry tail. If you don't carry the tail, you passed. If you carry the tail, you failed. You understand? So this is how this tail carrier failed. Please do not bring tails to this ashram unless you are prepared to stand with me on what you said. Because after I exposed this person, then that tail even got twisted. So there's always a twist in the T-A-L-E of the T-A-I-L, which this person by mistake is spelling tail with. Alright? Nilesh, you love this. Okay? So I hope I came down a bit heavy today and I've taken up a whole lot of time. Is because I don't want to use my machine gun again. Alright? I don't want to use my machine gun again. Let God liberate you. Self-imposed liberation is demonic. God-imposed liberation is spiritual. Jai Shriman Narayan.